Hello, I'm Lily Eskelsen Garcia, president of the 3 million member National Education Association, and I am so excited to be here, so honored, because we're going to be able to talk to Kailash Satyarthi, who, along with Malala, was the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize this year. I had a chance to meet Kailash years and years ago when I was in India to meet with the Indian Teachers Union there and find out about their union work in improving the lives of children. And the president of the union said, I want you to meet a friend of ours. I want you to meet someone who saves children's lives. And he took me to meet Kailash. And Kailash invited me to go and visit one of the ashrams where they have been able to put children who were rescued from child labor camps, from slave labor camps, and where they teach them to be children again. And they start to teach them to read, and they teach them to enjoy their lives before they can find new families for them. Kailash is an amazing human being, and he's very, very humble at the same time that he's very, very ambitious for the work that he wants to see done. And he's here to talk to us at the National Education Association about his work that actually aligns so well with our work. And now we get to talk to Kailash. Kailash, what an honor to have you here.
I started my career as a teacher in the university. I taught electrical engineering. So consider me as a teacher. We have a big respect for the teaching community because they have played an important role not only in educating children but also fighting the evil of child labor.
Well, National Education Association appreciates the work that you've done. I went to India several years ago to visit the Indian Teachers Union there, and while I was there, Eskelsen, whom you know, said, I want you to meet someone who's saving children's lives. I thought I was going to go meet a doctor. I thought I was meeting a researcher, someone who was saving in a medical sense, saving lives. And he took me to see you, and we sat together those many years ago, and you told me your story.
The seed of this kind of thing was sown in my very early childhood. So I saw the whole issue of child labor in the lens of denial of education also. So right from the day one, I have been advocating that eradication of child labor and education for children are two sides of the same coin. One cannot be achieved without other.
Exactly, and I think the teachers of the world appreciate the wisdom that you see, that when you're talking about income inequality, when you're talking about inequity in whatever services that families and their children can expect from society, education has been used time and time again. If you deny education, you deny opportunity. You deny it to girls, you deny it to poor people. You are denying them their future and their destiny. We're also very aware at NEA that you can get laws passed that people ignore, that you can fund a project that when the funding goes away, the will goes away. Give us some hope that we can find the political will, the people who can actually make things happen to make these dreams of education for all come true. How do we find the political will to make it happen?
There are big challenges still ahead. 168 million children are still working in full-time jobs. It's a serious challenge, and 85 million of them are victims of worst forms of child labor, like slavery, prostitution, victims of trafficking and so on, working in extremely appalling and hazardous conditions. So that's a big challenge. And it is not only number, because every number has a face, every number has eyes, and these eyes are looking at you and me. We who believe in education, we who believe in child rights and freedom of children, we who believe in and childhood have to act now.
The end of the mission of the NEA is to prepare our students to succeed in a diverse and interdependent world. And we worked very hard to say, how do we express something in one small sentence where we want our children to see themselves as part of something bigger than I need to be number one, I need to win the game. No, you need to be a part of society that succeeds together. And it's what you stand for. It's why 3 million NEA members can call you colleague, can call you friend. And we want to thank you so much for spending this time with us. I am so honored. Thank you, Kailash.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure and an honor and a great reunion after a few years.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lily.